Hi guys, welcome back to Alpha Q. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. So, moving on, who is Kiri's father? And as mentioned earlier, and the tentative name of the third Avatar film is The Seed Bearer. And that seems like a very apparent reference to Kiri's mysterious father. After spending most uh, people of the Way of the Water as the most empathetic and sought Navi ever, Kiri brought out the massive guns within the one-third act by way of manipulating the flora and fauna of the oceans to defeat the sky humans and keep Neytiri and Took. The first film rarely hinted at this sort of supernatural powers within the Navi characters or Dr. Augustine, Kiri's mom. So this revelation came as a marvel, whilst additionally increasing the Navi's connection to their environment. A spider and Loa joke about the gnome Spellman being Kiri's father, and Norm did display up in a heartbeat the appearance of the Kiri. Norm is a person who loves the whole lot, approximately Pandora. However, I suppose that's a very clear misdirection. That said, if we switch off our heteronormative minds for one goddamn duty, we are able to focus at the theory that Kiri might be a result of a synthetic insemination or manufactured from an experiment conducted by way of Dr. Augustine. She had a group of samples linked to Eywa. She could have been studying if avatar bodies can provide start just like the Navi do, with visibly something similar in Blade Runner 2049, wherein its villain, Neander Wallace, turned into completely inspired by way of his need to make fertile replicants. So there's an amazing possibility that Augustine became trying to see whether these synthetic Navi, our bodies are capable of doing the matters that a ordinary Navi can do. Therefore, the titular seed bearer can literally be Eywa herself. That gives an explanation for Kiri's powers and a heightened connection to the whole lot in Pandora. Will be a tough for the target audience to digest? I don't think so. So I just saw Avatar, the Way of Water, previous couple of months, which I favored pretty a chunk. However, whilst I formulate my thoughts for a complete overview later, I do ought to address one theory that keeps coming up. This idea that Kiri's father is some amazing mysteries, which spoilers follows. So basically, Kiri is the teenage Navi lady who's followed with the aid of Jake and his own family, while Sigourney Weaver's avatar from the closing film, currently in status, is observed to be pregnant and in the end gives birth. The brand new character is performed by using Sigourney Weaver herself with CGI work, bridging the substantial age difference inside the performance capture. Now, the concept here is that it's alleged to be a thriller who Kiri's father is and why she has those seemingly magic powers by which, using the stop of the movie, permit her to greater or less explicit manipulate Pandora's organic existence. Early on, the other youngsters' comic story that her father is the goofy lab assistant that speculate had a crush on Weaver's character, but I don't surely understand how this is meant to be a thriller, as the solution seems no visibly apparent. Her father isn't her father. Her father isn't any other mother as well. So Eywa, the wonderful mother, the sentient existence pressure of Pandora itself that exists in all things there, However, it's hardly ever understood. So basically, Kiri turned into a born from Eywa, just like Anakin Skywalker was allegedly conceived by means of the Force itself and its midichlorians. Now, this is true the handiest rationalization that makes experience. There may be no different male man or woman in a collection that they might abruptly deliver out of the woodwork and be offered as Kiri's mysterious father. She has extremely obvious close ties to Eywa with her capability to have interaction and finally control the biology of Pandora. But to me, the query is not if Eywa is a second mother, but alternatively, if Kiri is genuinely a Navi embodiment of Eywa herself, who otherwise exists as the sort of airy creature on the planet. Now, one of the extra chapter of Avatar, as we will absolutely confidence to get more firm solution in elementary. However, I also accept as true with that. Kiri's powers will handily continue to grow and the competencies will emerge as being one of the deciding factors in probably expelling the people from Pandora as soon as and for all, as the second movie ends with believe it's the best way to stop the location. So yeah, Kiri marks almost all of those containers. She's immaculately conceived, or at least it's heavily implied through the film that she is superpowered. Inside the view that she has a weird, inexplicable dating with Pandora plant life and fauna, which is the undersea and on land water. That goes a hint past reverent and into the religious area. She will control the dating to her brain. Kiri can, in a way, carry out miracles with Eywa's divine intervention. She's also an outcast due to the fact now not everyone appreciates Kiri's exceedingly empathic nature or her otherworldly connection to nature itself, which is why sometimes she gets teased by means of her simple relative and bullied by her friends. She also has visions, and epilepsy is probably no longer the purpose of the acute surge of energy that overwhelms Kiri, which she connects with the Hyena's version of the Tree of Souls, accompanied via a vivid re-encounter with her use of mom before being awoken from her coma with a spiritual ritual. And she has been betrayed. Neither does Kiri or any other opposite solely owned family participant recognize that Spider saved the Avatar, a twin of his father, Colonel Miles Quaritch, who has sworn to defeat Jake Sully, his wife, and their ultimate kids. If Kiri is Pandora's Jesus, then Spider is Pandora's Judas and their ultimate kids. If Kiri is Pandora's Jesus, then Spider is Pandora's Judas, which may foreshadow his last role within the planned Avatar sequels to return. And if the blatant angelic imaginary of Kiri sporting undersea wings and controlling a legion of glowing water spirits, which shocked her circle of relatives, wasn't sufficient to persuade you, the maximum apparent cause why we think Kiri is the selected one in all Pandora is because she's, as we have speculated, a hybrid between the human Navi and the divine. Now, this holy genetic aggregate may additionally possibly be exactly why Pandora needs with the intention to bestow and bring about peace. Now, Kiri can ultimately be Sully we want to pay the nearest attention to in Avatar maybe 3 to 7. So yeah, that is all from Alpha Q. If there's any comments or any theories that you would like to post, please do so in this video below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell button. That is all. I will see you guys soon in the next video.